Hey everybody, Christopher Mink for Everything iCafe, and I've got my cutlery out, and that can only mean one thing. I am unboxing the Apple iPad Air. This is the new full-size 9.7-inch iPad. It's now the iPad Air because it is much thinner and it's much lighter. It weighs 1 pound. If you opt for the cellular version, it's going to be slightly heavier at 1.05 pounds. Again, not a big change there. Once we get it out of the box, this is, of course, is the silver and white version. Comes in two colors. You can get silver and white or space gray, which has space gray and black. Going into the box, let's see if we can get that out. No, having trouble. You've got your standard directions, nothing out of the ordinary here, warranty information, and more Apple stickers. Standard lightning cable, which is, of course, now the standard. You can never have too many of those. And if we can get it out here, this is your USB power adapter. If memory serves me correct, it is 12 watts. So should power up the iPad Air in no time flat. This has a, let's see, it's got plastic. That's what it has. Okay. As I rip the plastic off here, one of the things I want you to note that this is more like the iPad mini from a design perspective than the previous generation iPad. It's much thinner, much lighter. The biggest thing I notice is that if you look at the bezels on the left and right-hand side of the iPad Air, that's where you see it really mirrors that design of the iPad mini. But it's the iPad. It's the big iPad. It's the full-sized iPad. It has a Retina display. It does not have Touch ID. That's something that Apple did not put on the iPads this time around. So not a big deal. If you don't take your iPad out, you're not going to need to secure it unless you have crazy kids that are always on your iPad, which is possible. I have that at home. So now as we make our way around, you can see that this is it's a very slimmed down design. You definitely notice if you're coming from an iPad mini to the iPad Air, I have to say that you will notice there is a bit of a change. It's because it's a bigger device. So there might be a little bit of settling in as you get used to that. But great for movies, great for comics, great for anything that's very visual. I would say it's probably also really good for productivity. Now, as you can see here, we're just putting the first generation iPad mini right next to it, and you can see the similar design, and you can see the change in the size between these two devices, and really not a lot of differences here. If I can get this in focus, trying to get this in focus. Okay, coming around the sides. Again, just smaller devices, much thinner, but very similar. And finally, we'll look at this one last side. That's it. We're going to have a full review once we get this set up, put it through the paces, and spend some time with it. So this has been a quick unboxing of the Apple iPad Air.